So Jhiaxus and Aljosa. Aljosa with double KW here from the southern spawn versus HSRometh and Dezman playing double Soviets from the top spawn. Aljosa is straight going for the Kugel in the castle. Same for Jhiaxus, so double Kugel actions of course. We're decreasing here a little bit the amount of bleed. And yeah, obviously also faster capping here in terms of resources. HSRometh already preparing here the barbed wire with double engineers. Some fast capturing here of crucial resources, getting that ammunition as fast as possible for the most important flamethrower in the castle area, I guess. Dezman getting up sandbags, defending the fuel, and Jhia here already backcapping or indecisive about backcapping mission, I guess. And going for it in the end, possibly a bit too late here. HSRometh is going for another conscript. Really interested in those 18-8s right now. See, Fusiliers are out. We're having to deal with the Grand Defensive Doctrine. Aljosa, though rather indecisive yet. Firing. Bring in some use here, I guess, for Dezman. Bit of difference in defending. But yeah, I'm afraid really changing the outcome here. We have that first wipe of the game. Yes, Dezman losing his engineer. Let's see, possibly retreating here a little bit too late, or Dezman might say being a bit too unlucky in the end of that. This pressure strong at 0 Foxtrot years. Taking in the wipe. Oh. At least HSRometh here making it out to safety. So HSRometh definitely here there for the teammates. During this fuel and the very side. Dezman also playing a sniper here. Probably a bit low on units for defending. So decision here for HSRometh to help out that teammate here. Obtaining the fuel and map control and equalizing, stop the VP drain with possible double capture here on the VP, though Aljosa coming in already. Right in time to stop the sandbags here from being finished. Being able to stop the capture of the VP. Move back to the castle. The castle's surroundings. He wants that ammunition. Ammunition matters. Conscripts cannot get the one extra man just by manpower. They have that. Plus the upgrade later on, so when I have some ammunition for that, you might be also be interested into some anti-tank overwatch or artillery strike. But yeah, Aljosa here with this Revenge Doctrine, of course. Ostwind carry the game. Maybe. We also have that Howie Barrage here, since yeah, well, there can't be any MO20. Oh, there can be, yes. So, yes, we have here very precious JLI MO20 counter doctrine.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Also providing, of course, possible here some side with the smoke bombs.
Half-track has been assigned to our
So
forces.
it's gonna be a tough one here for the Axis dealing with any structured artillery from the allies.
We are losing territory.
Jhiaxus here trying to get that wipe, the Fusilier, but not really hitting their timing well though, and then somewhat not interested in finishing the deal or decapping the ammo, to the very fortune of Mr. Rometh. He is out and ready.
Enemy forces
Pretty
capturing
interested
supply
in
sector.
sending home that MG. Maybe worried about some possible Raketen somewhere, so that can be a decent decision here. And return, sending home the Fusilier. Aljosa here again having to deal with these H-cons. Making the difference though in the end.
Lay footings for Panzer HQ here.
Right. Fence Shreya setting up,
The half-track. Dismount!
and yeah, I don't know. Jhia with that very bold move here, trying to capture undefended, unguided the middle VP, being aware with the existence of the very HSRometh and just, I guess, gifting it to the enemy. Maybe that's a fair game here, not really taking any advantage of the Kubel map hack. As for stabilizing Rometh greatly, was really doing the job with trying to hold, contesting within 50% of the map, while actually moving in here also greatly against Aljosa. Forcing away that Fox from here, let's say, at some point. Well, seeing some suppression, so he's just back at it. The EP train must be stopped. He's back in. I'm sure with deep dive in the middle. He's probably looking for that 120 here. Being unguarded, but nothing is unguarded with a quad in the match. This might show up anywhere right in time. And Dezman's coming up.
How can I help?
Sniper at 8 kills. Though as yet lacking that one side increase, I guess. for the flare. Use H-cons. Probably able here to force back the Fox Trinity. Yes, sniper creeping in. MG is getting slowly decrewed here. Oh yeah, she's very aware of the situation. The 120 plus the sniper deciding to retreat, stopping further manpower bleed, I guess. Yeah. It's been used, but not with Mr. Dezman. He knows that trick and successfully makes his way out of the ability.
More of our troops have been lost.
It's mine here. Oh, it's been getting wiped, I guess. Sniper spot. It's getting wiped here by Jhiaxus with the ogres, let's say. Coming in from the side. Guards, we're using that engagement. Here it is. 11-minute offense out.
Capture our territory. Rapid conscription tactics are now at our disposal.
This one, getting that weapon airdrop.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Saving here some manpower. Obtaining some more support weapons. Dealing with the Ostwind.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
So our allies quite decently into the game, so 2 Zis guns are ready for dealing with the Ostwind as well. Here also trying very hard here, contesting both the VP, so getting here about this precious MG, which before I'm afraid into Roma's warm arms. Yeah, so pretty sure he's very happy about that. MG was just the very tool he was lacking in his army composition, so on top of that, having very decent MG here from the OKW with increased angling, so probably having better chances in defending some VP, supposedly, in the middle, possibly. Ostwind's 4 kills. Yeah. These Zis guns are out. And you should probably about to lose this precious cube as well. Unless this one decides to retreat, but no. It's been taking in here the trade-off, I guess. No. Actually, the decision here of Aljosa going here with the infiltration grenade, in the end saving the conscript from getting wiped by the lacking DPS. I'd say that's a very unfortunate miscalculation here from Team BOBER. Not going for the wipe, so Dezman getting here is free wipe instead. Unpunished and unharmed. So yeah, our map hacks are out of the game. Before this was out for Jhiaxus at 3 minutes with pretty good timing, I'd say. Yeah, meanwhile, the allies not having any response for that yet, so you can see that one haunting them possibly.
Enemy forces are capturing our
But Rometh
supplies.
also lacking here the tech in the end. Obtaining any armor, but where is the quad though? Drop here of Rometh with the landmine. To say Jhiaxus a little bit too greedy with that movement here. A quite expensive unit. Yeah, definitely very well played.
The enemy has taken our
Move
supply
now
sector.
with the tech. Dezman with the tech being present, but not really having the manpower in the bank
Forces are
for his
neutralizing the
armor.
sector.
And his H are back. Forcing away the GLI. Well, it's 3 models for 1, so it's not the very best deal, I guess. So, we put a snare, I guess, yeah, and on back as well. He really needs to save that manpower, so I guess he can get out just anything. And this will be a 76. Meanwhile, also Rometh having that crucial manpower here, but the 120 making the difference. After trying to steal that, but trying here to delete that Raketten in the end. Missing all the shots, but maybe being able to finish it off. Good shot here by the P4.
We have lost one of our armored vehicles.
Probably the Panzer Commander here making the difference. And decide to kill that bot in the end. Jhiaxus back with an over on the ammo. Even though he lost the last one there. The sneaky mine here from Rometh's engineers. Alright, 76 in at almost 20 minutes. With another bunch of grenades out. Connecting well here the shots, though. Dezman was retreating them already. Behind here to be able to wipe that unit with the People's H-Con with the very high close range damage, I guess, yeah. But Aljosa here a little bit too aggressive with the overextend. Realizing the grave danger here of the other Fox Grenadier, almost getting wiped as well. Rometh losing a con, I guess, in the middle to the possibly to the P4 with a very decent shot. It's game 1. Yeah, so far it's pretty even. Double leak, triple leak, I guess. It's cancer. Yes, Caddy could deal with that one. Only 85's out. Ending the ammunition. Going good. say. Dezman always trying to get up some sandbags, but you're always there to cancel that movement. But seen straight away getting deleted by the lead barrage. And yeah, Dezman's here with the response. Caddy it is for those filthy leaks. Lots of medium tanks here from Aljosa as well. And up is this for the Ostwind. Seeing the shot though, and also bouncing off at T-34. Which is very great for June, I guess. Could have been a very dead Ostwind. Dezman is going for the trade. Can he do it? Yes. He's trade in the end here, taking out a, let's say, more valuable tank. Being though a little bit unfortunate here with bouncing off that target. Possibly could have also made the kill here without any loss of armor. So yeah, lost here to it's a mix of the 85, the 120 hitting its target. Overall, X here a bit behind the piece now, but just very slightly. Let's try here to shotgun those BOBERs, though BOBER's still taking out the CIS gun, making it out. To Caddy's barrage, being wasted, and the overs not really doing anything. 5 going in, bad. Bouncy on the side of the before. Yes, Rometh not going in here for the kill. Turn though, Aljosa going in. Let's wait to finish off the 85, but yet in the end not really being successful here. Scared off by getting penetrated. It's not aiming for the 120. Rometh straight away realizing. And spotting the GI. Forcing him away. It's Rometh already relocating the Maxim. Preventing any nasty flankings. Leaks though. Very busy here. Bleeding down anything touching the middle. Oh, Jhiaxus with very decent control here over the castle, but also Rometh not being too interested in contesting that area. It's nice coordinated, heavy barrage on the support weapons. Successfully taking out all of them. That's some serious casualties for Aljosa. Also in terms of veterancy. Yeah, Allies, Axis gotta do something here to turn it around, I guess. Nice relocation of the Maxim. Yosha definitely falling for that one, but always with the good attempt here to contest the VP.
We have a new Su-85 to deploy.
And 85's out, but this one the tank hunter. Very aggressive. Tier 2 here from Jhia. The HSRometh here with the 120. I'm taking some work into it. Before it should wipe of Jhia, I guess. Falling in here, the coordinated barrage. The 120. Rometh just in time here with the dodge. Realizing that one. And yeah. Not only decrewed but destroyed both the legs. Some good work here on the mechanized. Kittens also being wiped here and spoiled by the caddy. Going too deep here. Won't see that dive here on the Katyushas, but there is the MO20. Oh, both the Howie Barrage and the smoke bombs are ready for dealing with that one. We might finish off at T2 here from Jhia, which is unfortunately, I guess, placed too aggressive in the end. Yeah, good job here by Roma. Another Grenadier bites the dust. Also going down here for Dezman. And here it is, Big Bo Katie. And Katie turned the game around. Yosha finally with a very successful flank here. Bringing back possibly the hillside VP here into Axis hands. This means straight away sending the T-34. So does Aljosa, I guess. Yeah, just going for the decap, I guess.
We may trigger rapid conscription at your command.
Too scared of getting caught off guard again and the retreat. So yeah. 20 still very well in their life. Probably X is not yet realizing what's happening. I'm not aware of possible utility they have for dealing with that one. Decrew by the Katyusha. It is marked, though as not up. So I guess that's some pretty decent vision here created by the allies.
Battle damage estimates show the enemy at 300 points.
Oh, Yosha trying his best here to kill the plane, I'd say. Was shot by the KT. Wiping the unit though in the end. And we have another KT, so it's about the heavy armor now to lift the Axis back to victory.
Supply half track is ready for orders.
Another tier 2 he is also ready. This time placed more safely than the previous one by Jhiaxus, so it might be coming in very handy here. So 20 cooldown, 5 kills though, and the stat here, the Axis going for that sneaky drop in terms of dealing with that Katyusha here in the end.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Sure, bring back in some fuel for future KTs possibly, or day before, we'll see. Dezman is saving up for an ASU-85. Be a splendid decision, maybe dealing with the KT as well. If he has the amount of pop cap, obviously, it could be an issue. Nice, I know another wipe. Almost a wipe. By the tanks from the Axis. Let's get it brushed out. Missing though the main infantry here by the Axis. Equally as the KT, and another tier 2 from Jhiaxus next to the first one. Nice hitsy by the ML20. I guess, dealing some bleed on the precious overs. 11 kills by now, so that one not too bad. The creeping barrage. And now Rometh trying, I guess, to get some more VP bleed down on the Axis with now contesting yet again the castle side. Having also another 85 to support the aggression here. Bringing in some intel about the enemy positioning. Securing here the KT, another Captain door. Paying really the attention here to the conscript, able to snare the KT very straight away. He's settling back home, your Captain, so yeah, Rometh not really going all in. So SU-85 is really doing their job here, while MO-20 base barraging on Russia. Praying for some lucky shotty into treating units with a possible wipe. Finding that one as well, and Aljosa's most precious BOBER unit. Yeah, allies going for that very next tier 1 building. AP4 is out. Possibly stop here the destruction. So the 20 barrage is still going. S35 is not too fortunate. He hits. 20 going down.
We have lost the mortar crew.
And maybe going sealing it. Sure. No. Yeah, deciding destruction it's gotta be. July here. It's barely making it out alive.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture
Escape rush in. Finishing quite fortunate. The very next tier 2 Virgia. And for 20 next brush also out. Successfully, as you can see, wiping here more units with a very fortunate shot. Yet again, Aljosa and Jhiaxus is not really trying to kill the ML20 with the howitzer barrage, I guess. .34s are ready. Successfully hitting the P4 once. Twice, I guess. Pretty decently. 2 connections to penetration, sort of 3 shots. That's pretty good ratio. I guess Dezman getting wiped here with the Pioneer. Yeah, the KT with Port of Infantry.
engineers ready for assignment.
Engineers ready to be rebuilt by Dezman. HSRometh losing that MG stolen previously. But really having here some decent shots, I guess. Yeah, excess armor just happily vetting up. Boy, Aljosa really lacking with core infantry, I guess. I mean, greatly lost army value by that ML20. And deciding here to go for another anti-tank vehicle. Decent barrage here. Taking out their captain and destroying it. I guess now we have it. It's all or nothing. Maybe. No. HSRometh pulling out. Bit scared, I guess. But he still gets that free Sturm Pioneer wipe here. Jhiaxus probably being too worried about the KT, forgetting to retreat that unit to safety. And look at the barrage. Barrage being used though, but not killing anything. Making placement, getting decrewed, I guess. Dezman going in, but 34 down.
We are suffering
Caddy
vehicle
down.
losses.
Aljosa's in no all or nothing, I guess. Dezman losing all his armor, I'm afraid.
Another vehicle has been lost in the
This
defense
should
of the
be
Medina.
losing that P4 in the end though, unless... Oh. Goes out. Rims coming in. Engine damage. Successfully connecting and... Oh yeah, it's 2 P4s for... It's 85, 76 and a caddy, so I guess... It's rather decent for the axis by something. But not too much. 9085, so yeah. Actually, it's a good trade-off for the axis.
Is
Yeah.
reduced to 200 points. Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Well, though, also the allies with a lot of fuel to rebuild. But yeah, they won't get back the veterancy via the axis. You know, kind of lacking the protection, I'd say, for that Katie, and yeah. Number 20 doing a very great job here at wiping units in the base.
Supplies to the enemy.
Yes, not having a fun time with that one. Either Jhiaxus. And 20 at 26 kills already. I'd say in the end it's a lot more about the wipes than the kill count.
The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
Need killing some units, I guess. Probably the allies here thinking about how to deal with the Katie. Or the Katies. I'd be thinking when there is the perfect time to do that dive, but no GS in with another Panther. So that's definitely gonna help with defending that Katie. Might be an unwelcome surprise here for the allies. They might be going in now. Is that they are repairing. For trading itself was the 85. Yeah, I guess that's a good deal in the end for the allies, since
Territory is falling into enemy hands.
here before it's quite the scary veterancy.
Rapid conscription tactics are now at our disposal.
Alright, rapid conscription is in. Fortunate here with the suppression by the Katie. Motion. We get that wipe here on the conscript, I guess. Yes.
A squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat.
Here with another grenade and a retreat. Oh, that could be a kill here as a comeback for the Axis, but it's not gonna happen. Well played. No, this is dev mode. By using console.
Su-85 tank destroyer ready.
Okay. Su-85 sword.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Yeah, you can see it in the water, I guess, at the beginning of the casting. That one you can also check replays for map hacking or zoom hack. Not map hack, but zoom hacking. And Caddy Barrage sword. Yeah, not really killing that. Rocketting in the end though. This is catching off guard those tanks, but with with some good penetrations, but also bounces. Both teams still having quite the amount of VPs. Aljosa managing yet again to find the maximum setting up though, but some realizing, so not making that fatal mistake here, losing his precious maxim. 3-4 throw in. Should retreat bad units, but deciding to gamble here.
Conscription at your command.
Almost losing that unit. That was rather a very fortunate gamble of his, I guess. With Dezman not following up here. Dezman using here the opportunity to repair the VP. Meanwhile, Jhiaxus, yes, expecting that. Going for the T-34. Connecting a shot. Well on the move. And connecting another shot. The JP4 though missing another shot. And the Geo with the ground attack. Missing the target though yet again. Dezman making a rather lucky exit here. The Trenny already at BO3 with 31 kills. Since there's much infantry left for Aljosa, I guess. But they're aiming for the pathway to the middle VP. Kind of struggling with that KT in the castle. Ending rather well the VP, I guess. Actually not going for the caddy, but the other way decrewing that Maxim. So yeah, that's a good barrage. Gotta be very careful with that Stuka here, since the ML20 is almost ready to fire yet again. Ketten definitely doing a great job for him here. Possibly ML20 waiting for the Ketten to show up again. And a barrage. Finding the Ketten. not successfully at finishing off the unit. And yeah, Dezman with a good time here, always forcing away Aljosa's units and the VP, but there is a Puma for the caddy. We're missing the target. With successful shot here. And successfully taking out the caddy, deleting the very precious veterancy as well, so it's a rather decent deal. I guess can be the comeback into the game. HSRometh now critical armor mass. Maybe thinks it's time now for killing with Katie. Rims coming. Though there's no engine damage, so Katie is safe, I guess. Well, 34 dies here to the JP4 and another Puma assault. Possibly going for another caddy. So yeah, allies here losing now some very crucial tanks, while the Axis losing anything as yet, I guess. This line is ready though, but unfortunately bouncing most of the shots, and there's also another P4. Symbol 20 barrage is set. Aiming for T1 here from Gia, I guess. And Puma's going in. Was that though, but so is the JP4 with the Puma. And it's coming as well. Fitness getting decrewed, so I guess X is going for that big armor push here. Missing though the shot, but Panther will go down, I'm afraid, yes. And Axis is throwing in a lot of armor, but still maintaining some decent amount of destruction and kills here. I guess it's not going too bad. With right now kind of lacking to get out for now another SU-85, but I guess he will at some point. And Dezman also sending in another T-34 here, but it's not gonna be doing the deal here with the KAT though. So I'm aiming for that Gia base, looking for some units. Probably looking for those highly vetted infantry units. And he finds the Pioneer. Yeah, that's annoying, but since there is the tier 2 with the code repairs, it's not the end of the day, I guess. And we have infiltration grenades yet again. Dezman calling it off. Maxim is in back for the base. Double Katie push. Yes. Catching HSRometh by surprise. Oh, Dezman. Dezman's up. Doubles this. Scatty barrage out, I guess. Aiming for the three Zis guns. That could be a crucial push here from Jia on the three Zis guns. And shotgun carry being able here to fence off all the Axis infantry, though wiping that very precious BOBER unit here. The price of another T-34. HSRometh is getting snared in the end. 35 fighting literally the dust here. The main gun. About to die as well here. Yes, anything is just dying, I guess. Going in for the gamble. But was reloading faster, I guess. Everything is just dying. It's gonna start over after 60 minutes. But in the end, Axis here rather making it all very well and alive. He's losing here a lot of armor and all the precious Sis guns. So Katie's having here a very decent time in defending. Enough with Pioneer, I guess. Yeah, Jhiaxus is already up with the task and defending the VP, so Allies at its end, very low on VPs. And another caddy countered here by the Stuka, joining the previous fallen comrades. Fortunately, the very same for the conscript squad.
They have 25 points remaining. Victory is at hand.
A pretty devastating shot for a very highly vetted Katie. It's taking out an entire squad by just shots on its own. What a menace. And the GG's called. BOBER's taking home the win. In a very dramatic comeback, I guess. Well, in the end, just making the better trades, I assume. Also, Jia having a good time here, keeping his units alive. Yeah, with some very high kill count on the KT as well. Meanwhile, even Aljosa with a high kill count at 67 kills. 14 kills for the Stuka, also taking out the caddy. A decent job doing that, though. That being in the very last moment of the game, yeah. Conscripts are fencing off and pushing back the enemy, but really having too many kills. The MVP for Dezman definitely being that BO3, taking out a lot of units. Yeah, it's not a very It's not a command I use very often in 2v2, I guess, but I guess Dezman has trusting himself with it, and ML20 did a really great job this game, so I'm gonna give him that, but in the end, yes, they were lacking sort of that abilities and tools for dealing with DKT in the armor, yes. Yeah, a lot of units here dying to DKT, so in the end, yet again the Axis with superior amount of infantry. And thus, a higher success maintaining the VPs and winning the game. Let's see, stats, yeah. In the end, OKW with definitely better KD. Of course, allies with a lot of damage. Having just the 2 KTs as a pretty decent box to hit, I guess. With all these discounts and SU-85s, but when you look at the army values, yeah. At some point the allies not really making the good trades here, but the Axis losing too many units. Usually having a tough time here. Temporary in the game with the ML20 wiping a lot of units in his base, but still making it back into the game, I guess, with the KT. Same as Jhiaxus, I'd say. Alright. Guess we're ready for the game 2, I'd say. Let me set that one up. Probably best to reboot the game as well. It's the first one already been about 1 hour. So don't. There needs to be a bug split while casting. That would be very unfortunate. It's of course gonna be Eindhoven again. This time Team BOBER being the allies from the north and HSRometh, Dezman being the exit from the south, I guess.
Sega.
So game 2. Let's hope we have another very decent game to watch. This time HSRometh with Austria, Dezman with OKW, and also Aljosa with the British and Gia with the Soviets. So I guess we're gonna have some more variety in terms of units compared to the last games. Just having the very two factions of Soviet and OKW. It's nice to see, I'd say. Yes, it was asked before. show dev mode. This is for showing off any wiped units. And then you just add yet again the camera distance. And here you go. Now you can zoom out for replays, of course, in a dev mode only. Here we go. Game 2. Rometh on the open as the Austria, with Dezman following up as OKW in the castle, defending the fuel. And we have Aljosa as the British player in the castle, supported by Jhiaxus, trying to defend that very precious fuel here on the open, I'd say. Straight away choosing here to go for that UC. Having the face-off with the Kuba wagon, I guess.
Infantry section is ready for battle.
And another Sol Jackson, also like joining the fight here. Straight away jumping into that UC, I guess. For some very straight away fast forward assault, I guess. Here with the conscripts, obviously, against the Austria, that makes sense. Doesn't want to bleed down with some penals on the open against LMG. And yeah. Return Rometh, classic MG42, supported by Grenadiers. Dezman here very straight away forward for some more resources. Yeah, UC's coming in, very aggressive. And falling back. Yeah, outnumbered by Dezman. It's not the moment to engage with the assault sections. It's getting absolutely trench here for defending the VP already. It was fully repaired. Now we have the assault sections. To force back that Grenadier. Turnbull possibly, yeah, being forced back here by the Champagne as well. That ends in the tie, I'd say. Also Rometh coming in with the Grenadier. So does Jhiaxus for repairing the UC.
Well done, comrades. The point is ours.
Good teamwork here from both teams.
Comrades, we have now installed a field hospital at headquarters.
So far, Allies a little bit ahead here with the VPs from the Northern Spawn. This WS truck is getting ready. So Dezman might get here some really necessary incendiary grenades for dealing with the trench.
Supply half track is ready for orders.
Trench here doing a good job. Forcing back Dezman. So VP of the castle is very secured by the Allies. So sections are back. Possibly going for the cutoff. Yes. Rather aiming here for helping out the teammate instead of trying to cut off the enemy fuel. I'm getting very scared here. Being wiped on retreat. So a few remains in control of the allies. Which means Kuble has here some air to breathe and be used. Disturbing Aljosa, and yeah, so with Dezman here advancing, taking the opportunity.
The command vehicle has gone static. HQ operations now underway.
See, finally upgraded.
Return fire! Return fire!
Being used here. Let's play. Should have been forced to retreat as well, yes. So losing here some precious models. Nice mine placing here by Dezman as well. And we have 2-2 coming in. Be looking, of course, for the UC here, which must get snared by the Grenadiers.
Command abilities ready. Command level capabilities ready for deployment. Unit ready.
GIS also out, fighting some side in the castle, I guess. Now Dezman busy here destroying the trench with the Shrek. That might take a while, I guess. So now the access back into the game. Taking down first of all some VPC after 7 minutes. The allies. Ace outdoor as well. Yeah, kind of forced away by potential snare here of the Grenadier. A sneaky mine. Dezman just probably trying to bait here or Aljosa into it, but it's not really falling for that one.
Ready for combat.
Finally Dezman getting off those Shreks to delete the trench. Obviously a good tool here for dealing some damage in the castle against units in cover. Yeah, overall the A rather late, so we'll see how soon it's gonna be able to reach that crucial amount of veterans it needs to deal very decent amount of damage. Turn though, Aljosa not too far off from possible tank. Suppose Might see Cromwell. Surprisingly it's far. No sniper for Roma. The A is ready.
Enemy infantry having a pop.
That's always Aljosa with the 6-pounder. Getting an instant connection.
We're buggered.
And Lucy dies to the Raketten. A doing what it should do,
Ready for action.
helping with defending the fuel, I guess. Nice attempt here for getting off a possible final shot here of the Kubel, but it won't be enough, and Dezman only well positioning his AA.
Watch the flank.
Tiny real hiding here.
Receiving enemy fire.
Being quite a threat here, I'd say, with potentially snaring the AA, but and being surrounded, that's all. Great, forced to retreat.
The command half-track
And
has been
Jhiaxus is
converted
getting
to
out the 120 as Rometh in the last game, but from the other spawn though. Still being potentially a very good choice here for dealing with the MG42. So having a pretty strong army composition so far, getting out all those tools here, this gun, etc. But lacking somewhat with those pricey investions, kind of the manpower for finishing off the last tier and obtaining the T-34. Meanwhile though, I guess Aljosa is instead rushing for combat for this one. Being like rather ahead here in terms of resources compared to Rometh. Would have gotten a very well timed combo, I'd say, at the castle. Possibly diving for the AA. But yeah, combat it is instead. Yes, a bit of the more greedy choice here, possibly. Maybe the more secure choice in terms of not making any mistakes, losing the tank is quite unlikely with the combat and with the Cromwell, but potentially lacking some opportunities could have had with the combat, I guess. Yeah, we will see if that's gonna turn out as the best solution for him. So I guess we're getting close to the combat now. Just about less than a minute. Also, of course, we are making that possible with effectively defending the fuel for most of the game, I'd say.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Also,
RE
there
sappers reporting in.
by good control of the map by the Soviet player. Coming in the 16th minute, so that's a very decent timing, I'd say. Yeah. Dezman just at the P4. Was with a heavy investment previously with the AA.
Achieved better at sea level.
It's back at the VP. I guess G a little bit struggling with the width of the map since he made focusing here the castle side.
Taking effective fire.
Yeah, now getting out an 85. Right, so 2 tanks coming in for making the difference, I guess. Meantime, HSRometh getting his Rumba. And here we have Dezman with the P4. It's not cancelling the unit or not in time. It's gonna be that P4 versus the Comet. Rometh just with the very one pack here, dealing with the 85. It's near here though, from Dezman, which will definitely give him here the opportunity to roam with the P4, fencing off the Pioneer. In the meantime, Run gets riped. Crossed by the mine, I guess, on the retreat or the assault.
Our opponents are seizing a sector. New anti-tank gun has arrived.
And we have another pack. It's a very wise decision.
Securing our territory.
Since there's also the opportunity of getting dived here by Aljosa and Jhiaxus. There's the potential of losing that Rumba early on to some coordinated attack here from the allies. Possibly supported by a Mark vehicle.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
It's probably here with the ground attack. He is up to help
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
with a double rack with P4. This Comet gonna have a hard time against that one. While 40 gets secured
They're trying to take it.
by the 120. Was still in a rather even game. Go either way, I'd say, right now.
We're losing a capture point.
You can also see, like, pop-wise, it's very similar. Thanks to radar, Yosha. Drop with the phosphorus grenade.
Marksman trained in awaiting a target.
And we have a very late sniper on the allies. Also maybe to provide some vision and some stun shots. Disabling also the enemy armor. Some the axis with rather defensive
Counterpoint is being overrun.
forward OKW buildings. It's up again.
Enemy causing trouble.
Preventing
Trying to
Dezman
take
here
one of
from
our
going
points.
too deep, but I think Dezman being able here to decrew that 6 pounder, no. But in the end, I guess.
Someone's shooting us!
Alright, this back in as well in the open. X40 already to the task.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Moving though for the precious combat here, bouncing off a shot as well. And mark targets out. Indo is readily shot him down here by just the 2-2. Most valuable AA here for the Axis. And we have of course still the W flag.
Aufgepasst! The command vehicle has converted to a static building. Contact! Target secure! Still in contact!
Sniper not aware here of the potential threat by the other high dealing damage MG42. Aljosa still struggling, I guess, with the VP control of the castle, though having a little bit of the more superior tank here.
Taking effective armor alert! Armor alert! Command recognized.
These mines could really make a difference at some point. And getting wiped here by the conscript. HSRometh with some casualties recently. Sniper also falling. Who the overs in the end, I would guess.
Receiving effective fire!
The enemy
Maybe
is reduced to 300
Russia too greedy here. Quitting too late.
Completed!
And we have the kill shot on the flag. That's definitely a good one. Also he pioneers up for helping with the mines. Finding that precious Teller mine. So, we're trying to find here some units at the base exit. Still not really finding something, and Rumba getting also killed by the combat. Plus the 6 pounders. A decent pick off, so. Oh, the Axis here with some crucial losses, but a little bit of dominant VP count, I'd say. Some resources back in the pocket to come back. Well, Yosha be going for another combat though. Have investment of the sniper, I guess. lacking the manpower for that one. Yeah, I guess voting some resources, but insecure about his decision making. HSRometh building straight away here, Brumba. Guess still saving elsewise for the elephant. Attacks from Aljosa, but who slips away in the end. And another Ober gets killed here by Aljosa, so that's decent. The end, Chile getting in that precious LMG. Jhiaxus going for the S85, or let's say helping out with the Brumba. Oh, A gets killed. Double rack. Some real deep dive here. Actually, rather unaware of that, maybe a little bit too far forward, I'd say. From my Discord. Alright. Good connections here with the SC-85. Getting the crew though. Yeah, though. Getting really dived here. Not really diving. So HSRometh can hack back his Pack 40. Yeah, now Aljosa now doing a great job here at contesting the caster side BP. Allies so with a little bit more of the bully warfare doctrines, let's say. So leading in DPs really matters. Getting the crude as well. The MG being lost previously to it's 8120, and yeah, Katie's out. So now it's like any last game. What does the Allies have in the pocket dealing with the Katie? The rather late heavy Axis tanks, they also kind of struggle the tools for that. For clearing easily off, there's no ATO. We gotta make some play here for winning the game. It will be greatly stabilized, Dezman, I'd say. And yet again the EP control. Actually with that Brumba supporting here the effort. 6-pounders here getting caught off guard and be crewed as well. the SU-85 is there. And it's coming in. I'm not really going for the dive here. I'm scared off by the skill planes. And Dezman. Probably it's a defensive measurement here. So actually Aljosa does indeed lose 6 bonus here. Now also using his skill plans in return. Finishing off at P4, so I guess now's the time to get that Katie down. But allies not go in. The opportunity's gone now. Guess they're too scared about
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
not being able to get it, losing all their armor, but opportunity would have been there. I'd say there was twice the opportunity here, trying to go for that Katie, but didn't do that. Unfortunately lost both the AT guns here for the British player. Now they have to hope for that one more opportunity here. They need to get down that Katie. It's sort of the key for the allies to win the game. In the meanwhile, for the exit it is to get the elephant out, keep the KT alive, and playing around both middle, securing the middle. Possibly also getting somehow, somewhat another VP. Dezman's the captain. Yeah, they can greatly help here. Contesting the VP in the castle, though, then they will be missed in the middle.
The enemy still has 300
But
points.
the elephant's out, so they have something for that one. There's the crew here yet again by the caddy. And flies out as well. Pretty decent choice. That's the KT, I'd say, but indeed will struggle. Go with the elephant. And now Aljosa is committing to the KT. So getting it out, so there we have it. Might be hitting that, yeah, hitting here the landmine. And actually making it a difference in the game. Well, also Aljosa tried to dive it. Very tank. So needs another shot, but can't do it. Though I guess Dezman not going for another kill here. So very decent trade-off for the allies, I'd say overall. HSRometh losing yet again the Pack 40s. They lost the Comet for Katie, so say that's the better deal in the end. Decrewing on top of it. Raketen. 2 Pack 40s. Wouldn't mind that.
Supply sector under attack.
Oh, Allies really gotta get those hands on the VPs. Or the KTs out. But yeah, Dezman going for that barrage here. Be aiming for the base here of Aljosa. Dealing any serious damage though. Rather waste in the end, I'm afraid. Allies really gotta go out and finish off that elephant, but they have the upper armor. It's just a Pack 40 and 2 Raketens versus a lot of allied armor. We should potentially also being able to get out kill his tank destroyer or something for dealing with the elephant.
The fighting has lowered the enemy down to 200 points.
Elephant here very bold in the middle of the map. But the infantry is there to support.
Unit ready.
I'm losing another Gran here. Aljosa getting out another combat though. HSRometh might follow up very soon with the Panther. Too much around here for protecting the elephant, I guess. Shoot out. At least barrage here. But yeah, actually not really killing something. At least supporting here for maintaining the VP bleed. Or actually reducing the VP bleed, of course. Alright, so one comet is ready. Next comet coming in. Firefly is ready as well. Getting's there. Getting some juicy hit here on re-armor. Dezman is going for another KT. 2-2, just barely surviving. Allies very cautious about diving that elephant for some reason. Very scared. Jhiaxus kind of just happy with the VP control, I guess. So lacking the manpower for a T-34. Nice wipe by the combat though. combat also coming in. Alright, Rometh, the Panther now. It's definitely gonna help keeping that elephant alive. If the Axis can maintain that armor units and actually get out another Katie, then you could actually make it very well back into the game. Just need to somewhat reach that armor composition. Then the allies will really have a tough time dealing with that one. Yeah, really looks like next Katie coming out very soon. This allies just with 2 VPs, so still a long way to go for a win. Axis really have lots of time here just to get out their units yet again and then securing back some VP control. Definitely won't hurt them. Axis is very passive. Kind of scared to go in. Aljosha kind of having the control somewhat in the castle, but to like they're failing to stop the Axis fuel income, but I guess would have been too late now anyway. Axis have out their units yet again. Now even supported by the elephant, so feeling very bold enough to push yet again. Keeping up here in the middle and on the open side where we can make great usage here of a side advantage to spotting scopes. Guess allies or maybe going for the dive, but yeah, but I'd say the opportunity for that one is long gone. Axis got the tools out now, and so goes the Su-85 of course. Is going as well, I'm afraid. It's just when Axis gets out with stuff, I'm afraid the allies decided to do something, but I guess decided to drive into death instead. In the very open. His shooting below the units, but yet again stopping or mini delaying the capturement of the VP. Elephant are already on that tour. That's definitely gonna hurt the allies. It hits that free, it's gonna be really tough to deal with that. I'm not too far off from that. Definitely having also tons of ammunition here for like 3 strafing runs, but not really using those so far, and she is just in yet again. was getting nuked here, but fortunately with the elephant missing the target. So yeah, yet again, allies somehow gotta find an opportunity to kill that armor. Or Axis take over the game with that one. Right, school planes coming in. She is just reverting out. Not sure about that one, like... Not any close to finish the deal, but skill planes are caught, I'd say. Allied armor though is not ready at all to go in.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Dezman the VP back into his hands as well, so focus here on finishing the game. Elias is also gone yet again.
And ready to fly.
In the middle, X on the advance. 6-pounder decrewed and going to be destroyed. The elephant not being too far now from BO3. The allies really afraid and cautious to play the middle, I'd say.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Right. Getting that precious Stuka kill. Continuous play from Dezman going forward, being too greedy in the end. Also, Jhiaxus also with a lot of units, but really lacking that T-34 or something for diving. X-Split tools are back into business. Aljosa also lacking the manpower for getting here another Achilles for dive. Yeah. Obviously also planes on cooldown. This is about to die here. Unfortunate for Jhiaxus. Well, that might actually give him now the pop cap for getting maybe another tank. For sure. Doesn't get too late about incendiary. And it's ready.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
It's just 2 more shots from the BO3. Dezman and HSRometh just playing strongly around the middle. That's all they need. They just need those 2 VPs on the open. There it is, the BO3 elephant. Okay, I guess it's now all or nothing. Getting the KT out. It's going too deep.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
It's a trade-off though. How much? It's a very decent trade here.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
Actually, both the comets are lost. Oh yeah, the other comet's getting killed here by the elephant, yeah. That's a rather poor trade-off, I'm afraid, then. And comets for win Katie. Doesn't really cut it unless you're very happy with the fuel, but as it is now, it's to the Axis favor. This man probably able to get another KT in a few minutes. And yeah, cancelling that section. It's going for another comet. And we have the TP4 from Jhiaxus, but teammate almost lost all his armor, so gonna get that another tank. So they can take out the excess armor or something. The Grenadier is getting wiped.
The capture point is being overrun.
It's not too bad, but
Supply line's been cut.
and is there.
Elephant here.
And going for a shot. Elephant really getting here the access with decent amount of map control to play like very suitably around the middle, and the other VP while Dezman is like successfully contesting the castle and ramming in the end here HSRometh, but HSRometh, Dezman, they're just working pretty well together. The fan is insanely overextended here, but allies, even with the skill planes, are yet again not reacting. They're missing yet again the opportunity here to maybe take out the elephant.
One of our panzers has been destroyed.
Instead losing another tank here. The skill planes are in, but opportunity is gone.
Enemy is taking our territory.
I'd say strong decision making here, like
We are losing a
not
sector.
really using, like committing to the game. So we have rather another unfortunate trade-off for the allies.
The enemy is down to 75 points.
And yeah, we really lack now the VPs. Defend doing a great job. The Brumba during here the VP bleed.
A panther has arrived from the fatherland.
Right, yes, allies yet again summing up
We have hammered
the armor, but Jhiaxus is ready and they got the site. They have the JLI. So 85 Doctrine, almost struggling with the late game. Hand is out. That's not looking good. It's really using well the open here. Coordinating well, dealing some decent damage whenever they have the opportunity to. I'm afraid the allies really struggling to find here the time to repair their units. Even creating or like having another opportunity themselves to do something. So usually able to defend the BP. While Aljosa taking down another one. Yeah, next KT's out. I don't see how the allies can deal with the amount of armor now. Axis reached the timing again in the army composition with even furthermore decent battered armor ready to defend the KT. While the allies, it's almost all their battered armor. So that's the very one Firefly. Yeah, it's just playing it cool down. They know where and when they have to know the map. Allies maybe go for a final push. Using yet again the skill planes, though it will take too long for Dezman to get his skill planes ready as well. It's just about 1 minute. I'm not even sure the allies have at 1 minute as well. Sort of gotta go in the very next 30 seconds. Or they won't be able to stop the VP lead. But again, Dezman about to decap, so it could be actually it already. Probably won't have the time to cap another VP. And yeah, the Axis secured creeps very well, so I'd say that's game, most likely.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
CIS, a little bit of blocking behind the VP, so now they go in. Good play and everything's in. They're going now for that all or nothing push, I guess, again. But it's Joe Ever, I guess. Team's done. Allies too cautious, too passive, I'd say. For taking out that armor and then going also too late for that final push with lacking the amount of units. I'm afraid. Giving many opportunities for the Axis here to come back. And just letting them have the middle and secure it very well with just the elephant. Barely something defending it, but I guess that's how it can go. Crit kills on the EGI, I'd say, also providing an amount of decent vision for the armor as well. It's also with some good kill counts. Of course, the BOBER at 60 kills. Doing a great job, same as the elephant. Killing 3 vehicles. Definitely the game changer. And Caddy having some good impact overall, I'd say. With some good amount of kills. And yeah, overall, yeah, Soviets at least not having too many casualties, I think, on the infantry. But a decent kill count for the conscripts, yeah. But in the end, British doctrine here with the sword sections at 50 minutes, not being the best choice anymore, with being rather like an early mid-game doctrine, so not doing too great. So let's hop into the third game, I guess. After just having a quick overlook here, the stats. Not the greatest KD, I'd say, for the Axis, but in the end, they win, so I guess that's fair enough. To our surprise, they definitely have the higher damage output here. Versus the allies with bringing in so many heavy tanks and everything, but I guess that's also based on the lacking commitment from the allies trying to kill them. Barely going in. And yeah, losing also those double 6-pounders very early on, so being left with armor to deal with armor, being the elephant present, rather tough call and a tough job to do. Yes. Breath-wise, yes, as you can see, Axis with some very insane setbacks here multiple times, but somewhat allies not really going to finish them off, even though opportunities were there, not being used, and as always the Axis able to maintain some units, getting in more units, the very same units, and like rather long time spans, like rebuilding the KT or Elephant is good and alive and supported then by another Panther. Yes. Thus in the end, I guess, the Axis being victorious. Yes, Kelly did good, but I'm afraid Caddy won't kill that Katie though, and neither the elephant. Gonna be rather bad at pulling off that one, I'd say. Okay. Let's hop into the third game. Just gonna reboot to make sure there's no more bug split, obviously. We're casting those games. Would be very unfortunate for us. Yeah, so far I didn't really have those bug splits with casting, fortunately. Rather with just, I guess, playing the game myself. Or just sitting in the lobby, waiting for a game.
Sega.
Alright, game 3 it is. Gonna have a new map. It's gonna be the Ace game since we're having to deal here with a best of 3. And it is Vinnick and Donk, and as you can see we're having the same faction loadout like in the very first game. It's double Oberkommando West versus double Soviet. Game 1, Axis taking home the victory, same as in Game 2 with the other team, so who knows, maybe we will see another Axis OPness taking home all the wins here for this series, or maybe we're getting surprised with some strong allies coming back, showing them where they belong as the losers of World War II, I guess. But we'll find out very soon, I guess. So I set up everything for the replay yet again, so you can have some increase too, and obviously that co-streamer myself is not gonna miss all the plays with any wipes being included, or lucky barrages by the artillery like in the very first match, I'd say. So we have Is the Dezman and Rometh here, is the Soviets from the south side, I guess. And as a surprise this time, we are gonna have some penals, so maybe that is the play for making the Allies win an actual game. On the top side, it's yet again the double Kuba wagon. I'm pretty sure some good M3 could deal with that one. It would be quite the play for win here. Taking also Kuba wagons early on with the M3 if so. Was the Kuba straight away going for some fast forward capturing.
Troops are standing by.
Aljosa was here very straightforward aiming for the fuel. While Dezman more defensive here, just bringing in some resources instead of straight away contesting. It's like Aljosa was not expecting that one to happen. But Dezman showing no interest as yet, so we have it, the capture. With it again with some decent barbed wire action as well. Well, Jhiaxus testing the cutoff. A few with a little misplay. Caught you there. And Dezman the next penal, so gonna be rather late M3. Just backing very fast forward here. Maybe also aware now with the tier 1 that there could be very soon any M3 around the very next corner, I guess. Right, everything is wide and ready, so still Jhiaxus doesn't really have to make that jump, or he does in the end.
Scout car at our disposal.
And the scout car's there as well. So yeah, we might be seeing a Dezman looking for that Kuba in the end. Maybe for the very Kuba of Jhiaxus. It's very teammate's opponent. So far good cut-off actions here by Dezman. Peace out, but we won't do anything by itself, and the Pioneer.
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption.
HSRometh very well at defending and now even advancing here with the conscripts. Jhiaxus here to read. Actually trying to go for the cutoff, but then actually changing his mind, or not, I guess. So there's a lot of cutoffs on this map. There's obviously a lot of opportunities here. And so he takes this one. Dezman and Rometh here very well sharing their heal. So Dezman can just get out another penal instead. You know, a pretty decent amount of units already on the field. And this time we have the anti-tank overwatch. I guess won't do that mistake again like in the first match, maybe. But being able to destroy those KTs of Aljosa and Jhiaxus. Yeah, we might see as well like an ISU with marked target or another A2 eventually. For some double A2 actions. Could be quite devastating, I guess, in terms of DPS and armor.
Now includes a field hospital, but only for those who are seriously wounded.
Right, so with straight away attacking, might be going for an AA. So allies here with some decent ammo income. Dezman
Superiors have given us
still
hundreds of
contesting,
enemies encroaching on our territory.
which is always a great idea. Sending here the penal for the fuel. Pioneers and M3 successfully defending the own cutoff. Right, T3 almost ready. And we don't really have those resources yet for the M5 or obviously not the T70, but
The enemy is taking what
might
we
see
have
that very
secured.
soon. Turn Dezman not attacking yet. Maybe not interested in any light vehicle.
Establish our supply lines.
Be going straight away for fast T-34. Abidushka rather indicating that one, or I'd be going for a late T-70, I'd say.
New half track has arrived. Supply sector under attack.
Here we have the AA for HSRometh, of course. It can definitely help a lot here with defending the cutoffs on this map. And Rometh very aware, defending his area now. Since straight away in that AA. While Jhiaxus going forward, so that could be a misplay here, but actually reverting away just in time. Oh, but we're still getting caught here. Misplay from Jhiaxus, reverting and stopping. And first into the wrong direction and then stopping very unfortunately in the middle of the retreat, so Rometh taking the opportunity to take down that Kübel, so that's one map hack tool down here for the Axis already. Dezman, he's looking for the AA. And the overdrive is in. Get the ground attack. Missing the shot, the opportunity still though is there, since there is the smoke to help out, and gets off the kill here in the end. Some very decent play here from Dezman.
MG squad awaiting
Just
orders.
trading the M3 here in the end. For the AA, I'd say a very great deal for him. Starting to attack now. We're in danger though. But we get out. We can finish off here the AA, but I guess misses in the end the ground attack. Meanwhile, allies yet again cutting off the Axis. Axis just with the Fox 20, I guess, doesn't have really the pressure. Punch through the conscripts. Now Rometh securing himself furthermore with a Maxim, so it's not gonna make it easier for Jhiaxus to contest the cutoffs on this map. And again with an MG himself being rather, I'd say, the defensive tool here. Dezman rather on the offense with the peanuts. Still getting out that 10-minute T70.
The sector is at risk.
But yeah, so far allies rather here ahead with the fuel. I guess T70 can be still a very good call here. it's gonna need some time here for reaching the P4, and as long as allies have overall the control over the fuel, they won't reach that any soon, so 70 can be a good choice in prolonging that dominance in terms of the resources and map control. Interesting placement here from Dezman. Yeah, seems it's just here in time, defending the cutoff, so remaining fuel dominance. We're probably gonna tack up soon for the T-34.
Anti-tank battery is ready for deployment.
He gets killed here, combined by Pushka and T-70. And with also mortar for dealing with UKW MG. Some good barrage. Cancelled door. Sprints in. And yeah, UKW MG is falling back. It's contesting here with the Pioneer as well, making use of that. It's always nice to have that engineer nearby in terms of any damage being applied by a rocket. Yeah, we struggle with that MG placement here, possibly. 70 help here, possibly. And yeah, nice usage of the sprint. The MG just relocating straight away though.
Standing by. We are losing territory.
There's the infamous filtration grenade assault to force back Dezman, so I guess the cutoff will fall back into Aljosa's hands, so he still have to connect also that very fuel in control of allies for now. Nice blocking by HSRometh. Support of the Maxim. This is probably trying just to decap here, but actually getting scared in the end of possibly losing the Raketten here. Another flank incoming. Now Dezman being the first here to tag for any medium armor or a carry. See HSRometh now following him, also taking fully last here. Time access very far from any armor, I'm afraid. Still Aljosa not the final tier out yet. This will furthermore behind here with losing that AA obviously. So the I guess decent grenades. Also supported by the concussion grenade. And the Sturm Pioneer. We're also making good use of his cover here. I'm gonna get forced away here though. It's almost losing here this Pioneer in the end. Just retreating in time, I guess. Say very calculated. Alright, tiers are up for both, and we have the 76 here for Dezman. Not sure, maybe HSRometh is already banking for the ISU straight away though. Kinda lacks the CPs though, so I'm not sure about that one.
Marking and top. The enemy has taken our
But yeah, it's also a thing that T-34 maybe realized it's too far off with the CP, so that he actually got the resources. And the building finish as well. I guess it's a good decision here to have a T-34 on that map. It's a lot of side blockers and so there's a lot of opportunity to play around with light and medium tanks.
T-34 ready for combat.
Gildo is definitely ready with 2 Raketen, so can he be ready wherever a T-34 might arrive? That's the question.
Forces are attempting to capture our territory.
In return, Aljosa just with the very 1 Raketen.
The sector
About to face the T-34, so he might actually struggle there. For the next about like 3 minutes until his P4 is out, he might actually lose something. Dezman definitely could make here a play with all the armor he got, caused by the light vehicles. Yeah, Dezman and HSRometh already grouping up their mediums. Just trying to figure out the target. Going for some deep push maybe. Finish off the game. So yeah, so far it's nothing is really showing up for them, I guess, but they really want to do something, I guess.
enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Right, so HSRometh about potentially diving the first Raketen. Deciding to go for the MG instead. I'm connecting 1 shot. Also with double Raketen. Right. I guess in the end this will lead for advanced VP control yet again here in terms of the allies.
Capturing supply sector.
Jhiaxus got out the P4 now, so but almost there. Button down the vehicle, but it's in the end not interested. Something actually gets caught here by the Raketens. That's definitely a very strong kill here for Aljosa, since it's quite painful to deal with. Especially deleting a very decent tool here for the allies in terms of sight. The leak here. Passing back. Heavy Dushka. Yeah, maybe the Axis set their foot back into the match here. Hitting out those mediums. And Maxim gotta retreat. Dezman already investing into a caddy.
We have lost a machine gun crew.
That'll be very useful here in terms of dealing with audio Raketens. G hitting that 9. Going here for the deep dive. Handoff. Going for that very obvious spot here, and now the 8 was called. A very decent call, I'd say. Should be a dead P4 here. And so it is. Dezman doing the job here, finishing off the first tank. It's a very severe loss here for the Axis. Especially having greatly lagged and still lacking that fuel income in this one. About 20 minutes, Aljosha finally getting out his first tank. And yeah, the teammates still being quite far away from another one. HSRometh is gonna be pretty good in charge now with his T-34 again. We're lacking the repairs, but yeah, we're back at that. And with that, possibly be successfully in control of his VP here to the left side. His combat engineers got caught here. The retreat. The flanking unit. It's shortly from the 120. Going back. Dezman going up here, trying to get off that satchel. Let's say. Another ATO is like almost ready, so could be another tanky going down. Jhiaxus here lacking any snares to protect his Raketans. Being forced away. Or some very bold actions here. You're not realizing that this is a shot blocker, I'd say. But I guess maybe trying here to scare off Dezman by alerting him of the Raketan close by, stopping him from joining in. Who knows, maybe Dezman would have went all in otherwise. Taking out the T4 here with some luck. Dezman here using my T-34. Catton's connecting all the shots so far on this one. Ibrashi, I'm afraid, quite too late having any impact. Time. Possibly Guards about to lose that engagement though. 34 is there. Okay, gonna force retreat, that fault strategy. Decent barrage as well. Again, the penalty, a bit of like Dezman's life insurance from blocking the before from going too deep somewhere. And here we have the ISU at a very good timing, very early on, but it's not to my surprise with all that resource advantage. And yeah, X would definitely struggle here finding a response to that ISU. Great Raketans don't really cut it against that unit. The decreased range and durability, and supports another D4 as well to the ATO on the other side. Mine's really doing their job here. Catching Jhiaxus and Aljosha, sort of too unaware of their positioning with their armor in hostile area or previously hostile area. stripping all that precious mines by their armor and thus losing it is not really the best here in terms of finding a solution against the ISU. Even though also the Soviets here in return throwing some of their armor, but and way more fuel to rebuild that one. That's Murchie from Rometh, just setting up the MG for himself. Previously, Jhiaxus here missing out on that one, and also finding himself maybe another Ricketten with the precious defense of Zizio, though seems he's not inclined to take it. Right, another P4. It's the response for the ISU.
An anti-tank gun has taken the field.
And here we go. Jia with another mine. Lesson not learned, I'd say. Yes, Rometh is very happy about that one. And so it goes. 3P4. Rometh is taking it, I'd say. Very precious gift.
Hands up here, ready for action.
By the unfortunate wipe here on Jhiaxus. Not able to recapture his Ricketten. Having to rebuild another very precious unit, and yet again a P4 this for Aljosa again. Decent barrage here on the port tier 1, taking out another Ricketten, I'm afraid. Hopefully this P4 will have a better time than the others. Yeah, also Axis here with some severe bleeding. Overall, yeah. But with the very best KDs. You're quite in danger again here. But P4's pulling out, let's say. Return. Triple VP dominance on again.
Kettenwerfer ready.
And next Kitty Barrage in as well. And yet again for Boa Tier 1. Well, Aljosa to be able to wipe that MG. Yes. Turn though, going another Ricketten.
We are down to 75 points.
Still refusing to retreat.
Infantry group are lost.
Rometh is not even interested in killing it. Maybe it's glitched, I'm not sure. Ketten's gone.
Gun crew has been lost.
Yeah, there goes Aljosa's army, I'm afraid. But no worries. Another Ricketten. It's just been obtained. So he also gets wiped. Obviously, I guess. Let's see what Jhiaxus is going next. He can even get another tank out, I'm not sure. Not having the manpower right now. Aljosa definitely has some manpower. Possibly for another Raketen. Just allies happy with that very 2 VPs. Just giving here Jhiaxus bits the opportunity to take the other side for some fuel, and he goes the next Raketen, I'm afraid. So might want to have another one yet again. Oh, almost getting satcheled here. But reverting out of the danger zone. I guess it's no more Raketens.
We are suffering heavy. A gun crew has been lost.
He might die though. I guess the house is gonna be the protection here. So Raketens being also here in great danger. It's be best to fall back here. Maybe there is the opportunity to come back and take out a unit here. Mind not finishing the deal.
Field for duty.
Spotted by the guard and thus the ISU as well.
We are now down to
Alright. Axis surrendered in the end, so Jhiaxus is trying to get out the Panther, but I guess realizing he won't be able to cap back any VP in time, so he goes to series with CIS as Rometh and Dezman taking in the win. Yes, Legend is victorious yet again, I guess. At least overall victorious. But a good game from Dezman, showing off the peanuts, doing some decent kills, just pumping out the armor, helping with the ATO, deleting that armor, kind of deciding the game, and Rometh in return doing a decent job here with the conscripts and holding the fuel, thus like making it possible for the allies to acquire very early on some decent light vehicles and tanks. In turn, the Axis very struggling here with maintaining the fuel, being behind and not being aware of using the sweeper, thus hitting mines multiple times and getting deleted by the anti-tank Overwatch in the end, I'm afraid. Also ISU already with decent amount of kill. Obviously also a pretty decent choice here when you're so far ahead of the enemy. They are never gonna find really the tools to deal with the ISU unless you make a very drastic misplay, possibly overextending, but even then you might not gonna waste all your armor on mines when there's ATO, I guess. Dezman and Rometh also wisely, carefully finishing the game with double VP control like the match previously shown. This one with a great KD. Basically the same for Rometh. X is kinda struggling. Rather poor KDs, especially considering using here Fox Grenadiers as well and lots of ogres. army value wise. The Allies just always a little bit ahead with the tools. Pushing here their little heights a bit sooner with armor, etc. And the Axis following up, but unfortunately just throwing away their tools. Meanwhile, the Allies getting more and more tools out, so making it quite impossible for Axis to come back in this game and testing the enemy seriously from stopping to finish off with the double VP dominance.